'Tis the season for a warm cup of hot chocolate. Join me today as I take this to that. Make sure you stay with me as this fun, easy DIY project becomes so much more. Welcome to Rough Around the Edges with me, Sherry. Hello everybody, welcome back. Or if this is your first time, welcome. Come on in, pull up your seat, sit across the table from me, and let's have some fun today. We are going to create a mug or a cup of hot chocolate for home decor. Simple, fun, easy. And I'm about to show you exactly what you need. Are you ready to go? Because I know I'm ready to go. Well, good. We're both ready to go. Let's do it. So the first thing you're going to need is a clear mug. Now, it doesn't have to be clear, but I think it's better that way, in my opinion, because you can see from the outside the layers that we're going to be creating. Now, this glass mug is readily available at my local dollar store, and I've seen them at many others. I mean, years. This is like a staple piece, but I'm pretty sure you can find it at a big box store or an Amazon. Now, it doesn't have to be clear glass, but I think that just gives way to the magic, just being able to see the layers that we're going to create down the side of the glass. Now, when I say layered effect, it means that after I pour the chocolate mix with the resin into the cup, we're going to go back on top with the white mica powder and shimmer powder and create a top layer that looks like icing or Cool Whip, whipped cream. It's going to look tasty. Might not taste too tasty, but it sure will look it. Okay, let me get some gloves on, get the epoxy resin mixing, and let's get to going. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. Now, I want to share with you several different ways you can create the hollow portion inside of our cup of hot chocolate. I'm going to try not to go into too many details. If you want more details, I'll put a video here where I used one option creating a nightlight and another option for a hollow center here. The first video, I took a piece of clear plastic off a Coke bottle and used that to hollow out my center portion. The next one, in another video, I used a clear solo cup, put it down in my square glass nightlight, and cut it to the height I wanted. So I've tried both ways, just giving you options without too much TMI. But today, I thought, why not use my silicone mixing cup? I can put it down in there, weigh it down so it doesn't float, pour my chocolate up around it, or pour my chocolate and push it down in there. That way, when it's done curing, all I have to do is squish it and pull it on out, and I'll have my hollow piece in the middle. So, now in saying all that, let's get some resin mixed up and get to creating this, what I think is going to turn out super, super cool. All right? Hang out for just one more second and let me get some resin mixed up and let the fun begin. Okay, here we go. So I'm mixing up my clear cast epoxy resin, equal parts, and I've got 4 ounces here. And I already started mixing, so I'm finishing up with you. Here, you want to finish mixing for me? Yeah, I know it's impossible. I got us both covered. Here we go. Let me just finish up here. And what I have here is a really beautiful chocolate colored brown by Lightstone. I will also link it below if you don't have a nice brown. This is gorgeous. Very, very chocolate looking. There are a lot of beautiful brown mica powders out there. Okay, let's get some into the resin. Guess I don't have to be too careful with this. It's not like working with a shimmer powder or a crushed crystal where if you use too much, you could really mess something up, but not with this. We're just going for chocolate, right? And that looks pretty chocolatey so far. Now I'm grabbing my clear mug. Just gonna pour it in. I'm not quite sure how much I'm gonna need, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and utilize all 4 ounces. And if I have to make up more, that's okay. And I have a feeling that I'm going to need to. Oh, by the way, do not drip it down the sides. If you do, just quickly grab a Q-tip or a cotton swab, cotton ball, paper towel, spray some alcohol in there and get it off. It wouldn't be so bad if you did it now, but when we go for the second layer that's going to look like whipped cream, we don't want it to mess up there. Now, I'm also going to utilize this silicone cup to push it down in there as well to create my center portion. I know I mentioned that earlier, but I'm just going to say it again. Okay. Now, let's see how much room this is going to take up. Are you ready? I'm interested to see how this is going to come out. Now that that's in there, I think I want a little bit more. Problem is, I can't take it out. Wait, let me think here. You know what? That might be just about right. Once I do a layer of the whipped cream on top, that might be just about right. My problem is now, not much of a problem, it's just a problem to be solved, is I need to weigh it down. So I've got to find something to weigh it down. So hold on just a second and let's come up with something. Okay, so what I've come up with, and I've done it before just in a different way. I didn't even clean my silicone cup out because I'm just going to clean both sides at once. I went ahead, took a strong piece of tape, put it around, taped it underneath to hold it in the middle, keep it from floating. I'm doing the same thing, doing a crisscross, pushing it down to hold it into place so it can cure. Okay? And then I might, if you want to, it doesn't look like I'm going to need to, I was going to weight it, like maybe put a book on top, but it looks like the clear tape is doing a good job. Okay, good, I'm happy. This step is done. We're going to let this cure. Then we're going to come back in and put the white whipped cream looking resin on top. Yeah, get it mixed up, get it on top, and then the decorating part begins after all is cured. I can't wait for that part. That's one of the best parts. Oh yeah, by the way, did you know this is a Christmas collaboration with lots of other wonderful art channels? Yeah, I'll link it below. And if you're interested, go ahead, go down there and check out some other cool ideas that artists are doing. All right, let's let this cure. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, we're here. Our chocolate mug is done curing. You hear that? That's the sure sign of it. I am finishing up mixing 3.5 ounces of my epoxy resin. And, I figured you've seen it once. You've seen it twice. We're just going to go ahead and make our whipped cream, Cool Whip, to put on top of our hot chocolate. And I wanted to definitely include you in that part. So what we're going to do is go ahead and open up the white satin powder. Put it into the resin, obviously. I'm just going to use that for right now. If I want to put more, I can. Let's just see what that looks like first. And a little shimmer powder. How about that? Well, that's a lot. Oh well. No harm, no foul. Keep it moving and a grooving. All right, let's get this mixed in quickly. Then we can take the tape off the top of our faux hot chocolate and get this in there. There's that. That looks pretty and nice and shiny too. Let's see what we're working with here. Let's take the tape off. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure your gloves are as clean as possible before you start handling your glass. Sorry this is so noisy, but hey, it's part of it. It's looking good. Yes, now we're cooking. Cooking with chocolate. There we go again. Okay. Oh my gosh, that would have been hilarious if it would have stuck. Okay, it's in there. It's looking good. Here we go, y'all. I might not need this much, but I can always pour an extra, right? Let's find you a home over there. All right, here we go. Just going to gently pour around the edge and let it flow where it may. I think I'm going to stop right about there. I guesstimated pretty good. I got a little bit left in there. There we have it so far. Are you able to see it well? There you go. Now it's time to let this cure. Just a couple seconds from you. Well, just a couple seconds, not from you, for you. Then we'll be able to take this center piece out and move on to our next step. I'm glad you're still with me. Thank you. All right, give it a couple seconds to cure. See you in a little bit. All right, everybody. This is ready to take out of our faux hot chocolate cup. I'm ready. Here we go. This is like unmolding anything else, just a little backwards. I'm taking my silicone cup, my dotting tool, gently pulling it away from the edges, and it popped out, easy as that. Look how cute that turned out. And we've got our hollow center. I need a little cleanup because this is sharp. All right, so let's get to doing that. Okay, just like a normal mold or, something where the edges get sharp, this is a little sharp right in here. So I'm just going to take my deburring tool, go right along this edge. Easy as that. So our center is hollow. We can put whatever we want in there. I'll share a few ideas with you in just a second. But right now, see why I wanted to use a clear glass? Look how cute that looks from the side. And now we want to give our glass a good clean because it's time to decorate. Now this is another one of those things where you get to choose. Do you want to put stickers on there? I'm going to decorate my handle right here. You can decorate it however you want, or it's cute just to leave it as is. So let's clean the outside. You can get something like a glass cleaner or your alcohol and just give it a good wipe before we begin the decorating process, okay? Here we go. Now how I'm going to decorate mine, I want a green ribbon, and I'm going to utilize what I have left of the silver line of pre-stick rhinestones. Usually when I do rhinestones, I go in one by one, but because I want them to go around the handle, I think these are going to be the best bet. Alright, and those will be linked below as well. So I'm going to simply just wrap it around. Now, before I give you some ideas on how you could use this, I went back today and yep, like I told you, this is one of their staple pieces and I went and grabbed 2 more. But see how much fun it is to take something as simple as this and turn it into something like that. Cute. You could use it. Now here's where I wanted to show you what I'm going to use it for. And look, this isn't perfectly centered, but it's good enough and cute enough for me. Now, you could take a little ornament. This is your fun part to decorate and hang it right there. That'd be cute. Or like a jingle bell. Just some ideas I'm throwing out at you. A tea light. Now, I wouldn't recommend you using a real candle. This is a battery operated one. You could drop that in there. It'd be a cute center piece. You could use dry flowers and put it in there. That'd be cute to see. And you could use real too. You could put water down there, put some red poinsettia in there, poinsettia, whatever you want to call them. The ideas are endless. What I found also at my local dollar store, let's say you're having a party. You could use candy canes, put them here for your guests, plastic forks, spoons. These are adorable. These are what I want to use them for. They are little spoons for coffee or hot chocolate. You could sit them out for your kids or for your guests. Just put them in here just like this. And then, oh my gosh, they smell so good. How cute would this be? You know, loaded up with candy canes or candy spoons, and everybody's welcome to have one. I mean, there's just so many cute ideas. And you know what? Something like this doesn't have to be just for one holiday. You know, it's hot chocolate. Put a pink bow and a heart on it. Use it for a Valentine's decoration. So much you could do with a simple piece like this. So much. So I really hope you give this a try, because it's just a really, really simple, cute idea. I guarantee you if you set this out for a party, your guests will be talking. Just a super easy project. Make a great gift too. It really would make a great gift. Okay, well, thank you for joining me today. I hope you liked our little project here. Stay tuned for some pictures, and yeah, thank you. Thank you for being with me today. I know I just said it, but I'm thankful. All right. If you like what I'm doing, please give me a thumbs up, a share, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any other fun projects, and Be blessed, be well. Thanks for watching. Bye.